What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the making of TENPINZ. This is episode 3. Yesterday, we did our first main character, which is Adrian Fisher. We did a character for him for our character guide, and today we're going to be doing his rival, Jace. So if you're not familiar with TENPINZ, we've got TENPINZ Volume 1 and TENPINZ Volume 1.5. This was a Amazon #1 bestseller. Also third place Shonen Jump Manga Plus contest winner and the most sold independent manga on TikTok. So that's Volume 1, TENPINZ. This is 98 pages. This is Volume 1.5. 1.5 is like 1.5 is the halfway point between volumes 1 and volumes 2. So this has 50 additional pages. This is like the first half of volume 2. Like I said, I am now the lead artist on this project. I have an assistant that does my roughs, and I do all of my inking, polish sketches, and stuff like that myself. I wish I could move this microphone just a little bit further away from me. But if you're new here, guys, thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I appreciate all the support here on TikTok, here on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Today we're doing Jace. Jace is the other character on the Volume 2 cover. He's Adrian's rival. If you've read TENPINZ, you know the story starts with them fighting. Literally the first thing that happens is a fight. So yeah, it really gets into it right away. Dash, shout out to Dash for the likes. Thank you for joining, bro. So we're gonna start with our rough sketch. I'm using the 6B pencil. I'm gonna zoom in on my artboard. I really like the way our Adrian came out yesterday. If you guys have not seen that yet, it's going to be posted on our other platforms, as well as the speed drawing process. All of that's going to be posted. But if you haven't watched it yet, it is up on YouTube now. Episode 2 from yesterday is now up on YouTube, so you can get a full view of what we were doing when we were doing it. I appreciate y'all being here, man. Thank you guys so much. If you're new here, make sure you drop a follow. Make sure you guys drop a follow for me. Appreciate y'all, man. I told myself that I wasn't gonna do Sundays, and then I was like, well, I'm already thinking about it. Let me just do it. All right, so we're gonna do our just rough draft figure drawing of what we want Jace to look like. Jace is a part of the Bad Kid crew. He's on the Spider team. So the Spider team has dark energy as their element. Their style is spider. Their energy is dark energy. So in the book, you'll see like the energy take the form of like spider legs or webs. But yeah, he's just part of the Bad Kid crew, man. Like the kids that always get in trouble, the kids that want to start stuff with everybody. That's his place in the book, really. So we got a good little base. I have an issue of drawing too big. I always draw too big. Everything, like I draw everything too big. So we got his legs here. Now Jace is like, I think they're both 15. Jace is like a I don't really know how to describe his character. He's not truly like a villain. He just does a lot of villain shit. He just does a lot of villain stuff. Like if we go through our like if we go through our lore and everything that we're gonna put up, you'll see that Jace comes from a family of bowlers. So his great grandfathers are twin brothers. One is responsible for actually being a founding member of the fire style. So Jace has other family that are fire users, and the other brother is the founder of one of the founders of the dark style, the dark energy. So Jace has the ability to use fire, kind of like in My Hero Academia when Todoroki has fire and ice. Jace has the ability to use fire, but chooses only to rely on the dark energy. So I think that's a good comparison for him. All right, I have a really good figure here. So I'm gonna size up this figure a little bit. I think that's a really solid figure. We're gonna take this figure and we're gonna start shaping it a little bit. We're gonna start shaping it as Jace. But let's see, making sure y'all can see everything. Yep, perfect, perfect. So yeah, we're gonna start shaping this as Jace. Jace wears this like Letterman jacket, and I put him in this jacket because he's part of like the spider crew. So the crew all has the same, I'm not gonna say they all have the same jacket, but they all have kind of the same like look to them, like jock, uh, just like, tough kid look. But Jace is also on the basketball team, so I put him in a Letterman because of that. But his Letterman has a spider web going down the arm. I could put his patches on him. Like I said, I don't want to make my character guide very on the nose for what they look like in the book. I kind of want to add a little bit of style to them. I want to make them look a little more humanized. So you're not going to see them in the same clothes every day. That's, I think, what takes it from this is a cartoon character to this is somebody that has like a little bit more humanization. And like during the series, they're gonna have the same outfit on most of the time, but there will be times where they have a different outfit on. Vin Rock, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, bro. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys drop me a follow and check out TENPINZ, the world's first bowling manga. If you want to see me drawing, we are live right now on Twitch. Appreciate you. Overtime, what's going on? What's going on? So we are working on building out Jace's character. So I did a black marker. I think I'm gonna do a blue, just so I have some differentiation. But Jace is, he's not like a villain. He's just a bad kid. He's a troubled youth. Know what I mean? And we gotta make sure to keep this anime. So right now we're just building out his head shape. This is like a 3/4 view. Jace also has like a really sharp, like everything about Jace is sharp. Eyes are sharp. Head shape is kind of sharp. Eyebrow, sharp, slant. Tiny pupils. He's got like damn near a check mark eyebrow. Yeah, he has like a check mark eyebrow. And he kind of has like those Itachi, like you know how Itachi has those lines right here. He kind of has like that, like dead in the face kind of look. So we got the head. His neck is kind of long, but we're about to fix that. He's in his Letterman jacket. I'm gonna make these shoulders a little bit more spread out. Ibichi, thank you for checking out the product. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all guys being here, man. We're at 1,000 likes here on the TikTok. So I appreciate y'all checking me out and just showing some love today. I know it's a random Sunday morning, early afternoon for some of y'all. It might be even earlier, but these are the books that I made here. I am a full-time manga artist, creator. If you want to check out my projects, you can check them out here on TikTok. Give you a look at inside of my book. This is TENPINZ right here. I'm starting to build outside of just TikTok, so it's a little bit of a process for me right now because I'm doing multi streaming for the first time. This is my third day doing it. I actually really like it. I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool, so I want to keep doing it. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix his head. His head is a little lopsided. But yeah, I like the multi-streaming. I think this is a really cool way to do this. Trying to think. Backhand. Thumb would be on the other side. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. We're at 1,000 likes on our TikTok right now, guys, in our live stream. Appreciate y'all. We've been live for 14 minutes. So this is the next volume. People were asking about when the next volume is coming. It's finally here, y'all. This is my 1.5 volumes. The volumes between 1 and volume 2. The volumes between volume 1 and volume 2 is here. In a physical book that you can have. I'm signing these right now. But I plan on having this next physical book hopefully the end of summer. My goal is probably August. I would like to have it done by like mid-July, but it's already mid-April. So April, May, June, July, I don't really have a whole lot of time. But I do think it's possible. Now Jace is like a skinny. I can see him wearing like some skinny jeans or something. Or put him in some sweats. I think he'd be like a sweat pant. Yeah. I think he'd be like a flared sweatpants, Nike ski mask, Letterman kind of kid. He's going to be in the black Air Forces for sure. So we're going to look up a model for the Air Force One in a bit. On the back, he has the big spider emblem. Yeah, I just gotta fix his freaking head. His head shape is so ugly. And he has a big earring, I mean. I don't think I gave his face enough sharpness. It's kind of got like a bean. Got like a bean head right now. Appreciate y'all being here, man. If you're new here, thank you guys for joining. My name is Dom, the creator of TENPINZ, the world's first bowling manga. This is the next installment of my manga. You can get the physical book now here on the TikTok shop. You can also check me out at tenpinzmanga.com. This is the first print of these. I printed maybe 15 of this book. I will be printing more. We also do have volume 1. So if you like over-the-top sports anime, like Kuroko no Basket, Haikyuu, Blue Lock, you will definitely like this. If you're a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender, or what's another good one? I think Avatar: The Last Airbender is like the closest to it. Avatar: The Last Airbender meets the sport of bowling. That's kind of how I put it together, but yeah, the book is here, guys. If you guys want to check this out, feel free to check it out. Let me know what you think. If you want to see me doing the live drawing, I know you guys can only see a fraction on TikTok. I'm over here on Twitch, and we're doing the same thing. But you guys have a full view of my monitor and my camera. Yeah, I gave him like a bean. I gave him a bean head, bro. So let's go in, out. There we go. I think I made that ear too high in my sketch too. I think that was throwing it off. Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. Thank you so much for a follow, little black girl, my little black grim mage. Thank you. Appreciate the new followers here, guys. Thank you so much. We had a thousand likes on our TikTok right now. We are just doing our sketching for the day. Like I said, the black Air Force Ones is what's going to carry it over. Entrepreneurship, what's going on? So you guys can see the rough draft. I want to make the body a little bit bigger. So we did our gesture drawing, we got our rough draft. I'm gonna take this, shrink it down a tiny bit. I want to make these legs just a little bit longer. A little longer, a little wider. Same thing with the shoulders. Just a little bit exaggerated. I didn't put any wrinkles or anything in this yet. Major, thank you for checking me out. Thank you for checking me out. Entrepreneurship, thank you for checking me out. We have 1,000 likes, guys. Can we get some more likes in here? The more likes we get, the more people we have checking out our content over here. And shout out to the people on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All the people coming from YouTube, all the people coming from IG, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. This is the next book, like I said. So these pages right here were all done by me. If you like this style, you're really gonna like the continuation of TENPINZ. So I feel like I have a solid base to start cleaning this up a little bit. My goal for the character guide isn't a fully polished drawing. I want it to be a sketch. I just don't want it to be like a sloppy sketch. So this will be a tad bit clean. Like my line work will be pretty clean. Try not to do like a whole bunch of sketchy lines, even though it is a sketch. And I believe I have too much of the face in here. Hey, Blizzy, what's going on, bro? I be giving bro a lollipop, straight lollipop head. So we're gonna make these eyes actually just a little like further in on this face. So I could bring the nose out. I'm gonna fix that in a second. I'm gonna fix the nose and all that in a second. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you for the repost. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out, we do have multiple copies of the books now. Volume 1 and Volume 1.5. Our goal is to get Volume 2 this summer. I want my first or my next like full volume, Volume 2, I want it to be done this summer. Hopefully August. It's not gonna be it's not gonna continue like this. So this is 1.5 volumes. This is Volume 1. Volume 2 is gonna come by itself. So it's gonna be, let's see, where does it start? So it's gonna be these pages and the next pages after that. So this is like 35, 36, maybe 40 pages. I want to do another, for this next volume, I want to do another 100-page book. So I got like 70 pages to go. 60 pages. But they're going to be 2 separate books. And then I'm going to do one that is combined, volumes 1 and 2. We're doing the character guides right now. I'm looking at the eyes on my screen and they are crooked as shit. I'm also trying to do a full color version. The full color version I think is what's going to take me the most time. Just because I am coloring it myself. I'm coloring it myself. I want it to be colored a certain way. Like, I'll show you guys a colored page real quick just so you have an idea of my standards when it comes to coloring this book. This is my best example of my color work. So if you can see, it's very well done. We've got the highlights, we've got the shadows, we've got the ambiance, we got the background color, all that stuff. That's gonna take me a minute to do. I would really, really like to have volume 1 colored by the fall so I can drop a full color volume. Soul Search actually has a full color volume, but TENPINZ does not. And that's because I had somebody else color it. But I'm trying to color it myself. Shy, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, Shy. Appreciate you. Rocky Mountain said, whoa, can't wait. Yes, soon. Very soon. What's up? What's up? LG7 Scout, thank you for checking me out. I think, like, if I had the means to get it colored by another artist, I might. But at the same time, I think me coloring it gives it a lot of my personality versus somebody else's view, the vision that they see it, the way that they see the world. Like, I see the world very specifically. Even if I were to break down that to an artist to help me, I think it's still only going to come out the way I want if I do it. So, I have to do it. Splatoon is the best. Thank you for checking me out. Appreciate you. We've got 1,000 likes on the chat, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, this is not supposed to be like a perfect line work sketch. This is really just to I want to sketch for my characters, but I don't want it to be super duper polished. I don't want it to be super polished. Because it's a character guide and I have to do 40 characters. We're on number 2. If I spent, how much time have we been live? We've been live 30 minutes and I ran through this one. So if I could do a character in 30 minutes, well, I'm not done. So I guess if I could do a character in an hour, it's going to take me a little over a full day of life to finish this. So I will show y'all my progress so far without the background sketch. Just so y'all can see. He's bald. He's currently bald. He's currently bald. We're going to put his hair on his head. But this is all using the 6B pencil. I could use the inker and really start to go crazy. But we're using 6B pencil just to get everything the way we want it. I also just really like the 6B pencil. I think it makes stuff look it gives it that sketchy look I'm looking for. Rose Beckera. Thank you for checking me out. These are the physical copies of TENPINZ. You can check them out here in the TikTok shop. Made by me. These are my manga. I'm the creator of these manga. I'm currently drawing my character guide for my next book. I want to start adding in a lot of that lore, character information, location information, stuff about the style, stuff about the power system, all those like little pieces that if you don't read it you wouldn't know, but if you don't read it you could know pretty quickly by just flipping through to those pages. This eliminates a lot of like the you have to read it to know factor. So now we're doing a spider web design on his jacket. How come volume 1.5 and not just volume 2? Because we have not reached volume 2 yet. This is volume 1.5. This is the first volume and half of the second volume. Volume 2 is going to be an official release on all major platforms. We're going to have it in stores. We're going to have it on on major shelves. This is something for the people that have been waiting, that want more Tenpins. Once Volume 2 is done, Volume 1.5 won't exist. This is just literally for the in-betweeners that want something limited and something that continues the story. And I had 50 something pages of artwork finished. Also serves as a motivational guide for me to continue to build this by having it in my hands. So it was important for me to print this one. So we got the sweatpants on. So I put Jace. Oh, hi. I see you on my Twitch. Hi, baby. So we got him in the sweatpants, right? But we're going to also put him in the black Air Force Ones. That's true menace essence. The essence of menace. Actually, I'm going to put the Nike ski in his hand. Let me make another layer. Yeah, we're putting that ski mask in his hand. Just so you know that Jace is like really a menace. He's got his ski mask. He's got a ski mask. We just blocked another person. Call me a good boy in here. That's the second person we blocked for that. We blocked somebody yesterday for that. People are weird, bro. Imagine being a stranger, going to somebody's live stream you don't know and saying good boy. They're not weird. Talking about, oh, good boy. What is it? Mentally, like, what is it that's wrong with people on the internet? Alright, so we got the ski mask in. We're gonna go back to work on his sweats. I'm stacking the sweats. Stacking the sweats a little bit. Now we need a model of a black Air Force One. I have an idea what Air Force Ones look like, just the silhouette, but I want this to be accurate and not a guess. Hi baby, I see you in here. I dropped my pencil. All right, we got the black Air Force One. all black Air Force Ones. So I think I'm actually gonna do that on a different layer too. Very wide wedge bottoms. I also don't want to give them size 50 feet. So I gotta watch how I make these. That wedge is pretty thick. It's like an inch. It's like an inch of shoe. So Jace wears the black Air Force Ones. Adrian wears the Nike SBs. Let's get the top. This is the top part with the laces. Oh, why my pen do that? My pen was acting crazy. All right, here we go. Laces. Appreciate y'all for joining. Thank you guys over here on TikTok. Thank you guys over here on Twitch. We're gonna keep building this up. I was not supposed to do an episode today. This was just a random decision, really. So we got that. This goes back like kind of far. It's a little thin right there. I want to make sure it looks right. I want to make sure it looks right. I'm going to show you guys in a second. For anybody that's over here on Twitch, I'm going to show you the shoe in a second. Oh, I erased the wrong line. I feel like this toe box is a little thin. It's got like those ridges too. I'm definitely not going to be putting this much detail into it when it comes to like actually making the manga. Or maybe I should. Maybe that's my issue. Freeform that. Maybe that's why I didn't sell 1 million copies yet. The shoe don't look too big. The shoe does not look too big. I'm gonna resize it anyway. There we go. That shit look cold. Hold on. Hold on. Why you look tough? I'm low-key kind of snapping. Put them in the black Air Force Ones. I low-key kind of snapped on that. I like it. I like it. Chat, what do y'all think? I snapped on that, right? The way that the sweats are hitting. I think I need to get more of the back of the foot on this next one. Like this should really just be the back of the foot. I think it's the way that I drew the pants. The pants is giving me like a side foot, but the pose I picked is giving me like a raised, like on the toe. On the toe. There we go. My pen would stop tripping. Alright, we're going to use that as a guide. I'm going to lower that opacity since the line is messed up a little bit. The Laughing Man, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm going to actually see if I could duplicate this other shoe and fit it to the mold. Right now we are currently, we gotta fit it. We gotta fit it without making it look weird. So I think that's the right position. We're gonna lower that opacity. Now we're going to, ooh, I gotta raise it. Let's raise it. We're gonna flatten the bottom so the toe, the balls of the toe are on the floor in the new layer. And then up. This is gonna be a sketch layer too. I think I got it. Not so square. I might not need to make this a sketch layer. I could probably just clean this. It's not too bad. Get those indents in there. Nigga leg look broke. It's the pants. I have to establish this in the front. Did I erase that? Alright, I established that in the front. It's really supposed to be the back of the shoe. So that one is good. I'm gonna do the back of the pants a little bit more draped. And not show so much of that side profile section. There we go. I think it's just supposed to be like a quick little box. Make sure they're level. There we go. That looks better. What's up, guys? What's up? Thank you guys for watching. We are in the middle of drawing. Damn, I put all that on the same layer. I'm an idiot. Oh, fuck. All right. I could save it. I could save it. We're gonna do a clean. I really put all that on the same layer. No. And it's perfect. It's all right. I can clean it up. Kids out there, make sure you label your layers so you don't end up like me. Ooh, that's ugly. I think I'm looking at this a little weird. All right, that looks more right. It's the actual toe. The actual toe box is crazy. All right, here we go. Laces, laces. All right, now I can go back to this layer. Erase all this nonsense I made. Turn the opacity up. Boom. Now we're cooking. Now we just gotta do a little bit of like line variation. We're coloring his hair. Tiny little sketch details, nothing crazy. And just clean up any rough looking spots we see. I'm gonna erase my floor guide. But that literally looks how I needed it to look, how I expected it to look. My pen is tripping out. Now I'm just doing a little bit of line variation to make it pop. This is all with the 6B pencil. Little details. I'm definitely gonna color the ski mask in, but it's looking really good, y'all. And we're closing in on an hour, so we finished this next one within an hour, which is really good. Yesterday, I think we took an hour 30. You got the TENPINZ manga. You gotta get the new one. The new one is here, man. 1.5. You gotta get the new book. Appreciate you tuning in, though. So we're getting these. Getting this colored in. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I snapped. I actually snapped on this. I feel like most people would do this part right here solid black. They wouldn't even bother like shading that. But this looks really good. This looks really, really good. I'm happy how it turned out. I wish I had time to do this every day. Boy. Yeah, I cooked. I cooked. This actually looks really, really good. Let's get his hair done. Let's do something else. Another pin for his hair. Let's pull out our charcoal. Yeah, let's pull out our charcoal. Just make it quick, so I don't gotta sit here and shade the whole thing like that. Cross hatch it. You got that Beijing. You got that spray. That looks so tough. He looks like a menace. I didn't even do the spider design on the jacket. So he's supposed to have a big... He's supposed to have a big spider on his back. Fuck. Freak. It's looking really, really good, chat. This is like honestly exactly what I was hoping for. When I started this. All right. So if you guys like over the top sports, anime, and manga, and you want to check out TENPINZ, what's up, Click? I'm doing good, man. Working. I haven't been on live in a really long time, but I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. If I could do Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, that is consistent to me. And batch a little bit of content during the week through the live streams. But if you guys like over the top sports, anime, and manga like Kuroko no Basket, Blue Lock, Haikyuu, you'll definitely like my manga TENPINZ. It is the first bowling manga. So think Avatar: Last Airbender meets the sport of bowling. It is a super powered elemental bowling. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Click, for the awesomes. Thank you. We have volume 1.5 out right now. You can get a physical copy of the next installment of TENPINZ. We also have volume 1 if you have not read volume 1 yet. And if you're looking for something a little bit different, we have Soul Search. You guys like Yu Yu Hakusho, Soul Eater, Hunter x Hunter. Definitely give this a chance. I promise these will become your new favorites. But I appreciate y'all for joining, man. Thank you guys for being here. This is the end of my live stream. I will be live again on Friday. But until next time, I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.